All right, you have a 1940 penny. What is it worth? Now, the thing about 1940, especially starting in 1940, the mint started going crazy with the amount of mint. So, from the previous year, you're talking over 100 million more minted, easily over, way over 100 million more minted. So the values of these and finding these are not as rare as even in the 1930s. But before I start, you guys, let me promote the Penny Hunters Wheats to Shields. Get it out if you got this book. We'll go over some of the values of some things to look for. 1909 to now of what you're looking for. This is on Amazon, Spanish version, also available. Link in bio. So if you got the book, we're going to go over two things here, but we're going to start with Philadelphia, the no mint mark, and what you're looking for. And it's going to be this one right here, okay? Now, there's no really crazy double dye varieties for this year, but this one is the closest one, the most prevalent, which is going to be then worth the most. And even though it's not a really big double dye, F12 goes for around $5. Mint State 60, around $25 for this one right here. And while I'm at it and got the book out, let's just do this one. Prices are pretty much the same for this particular repunch mint mark for this year. F12 around $5, Mint State 60 around $25 for this S repunch mint mark. But for your 1940, it's all about grade for the big bucks. Now you need to have this in high Mint State, and Mint State 68 is going to be the key for this year. So you could see how much that goes for in a Mint State 68. For your 1940 Denver, you saw that there's repunchment marks in the book. And there's some varieties, small little varieties. But if you just happen to have a Mint State 68, you can go for $10,000. For your 1940 S, quite a few were minted in San Francisco this year. But you still, if you get a Mint State 68, you're talking over $10,000. Now, when you start going down a little bit, even if it's in a mint state, is it worth getting graded? I would look on PCGS and actually see if it's worth getting graded, because when you start getting down to like Mint State 64 for this, it might cost you more to get it graded than it's worth. So it pretty much needs to be looking brand new. If you think you have a 67 or a 68 in this year, that's when you can really think about maybe getting it graded. But for your 1940, no varieties. What are you looking at? No errors on it. This is kind of the value of your 1940.